responding with a fundamental move that battles for the center, grabbing space early and developing the bishop, getting another piece out and aiming it towards the center. This prepares the bishop for development, a strong pawn push that confronts the center directly. This move adds support to white's pawn chain. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This blocks the attack on a pawn that could have been captured. The better move was to develop a knight and attack the center. Recapturing with the pawn here keeps the center healthy and stable, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. This misses a better way to send a knight into the game. With this move, black is now ready to castle on the queen side. White develops the knight and supports the center. This prepares the bishop for development. This threatens to force doubling of pawns. A solid choice. One of the best moves. With this move, black is now ready to castle on the king side. This is an equal trade. A clear recapture. Here, white prepares to tuck the king safely on the king side. That's fine. This allows the knight to control more squares. This forces the opponent to double pawns. A straightforward recapture. Very strong play. This connects the rooks, which helps them work together. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. This threatens to pin a knight to the king. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. This is a fair move. This threatens to force moving the knight to a passive square. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. The better move was to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. This move steps the pawn out of danger and keeps material balance. This calmly removes the knight from an immediate threat. This move steps the rook out of danger and keeps material balance. After all captures, this is an equal trade. A clear recapture. The best option was to move a bishop to a more active position. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. A straightforward recapture. The better move was to centralize a knight so it controls more squares. This is an equal trade. Recaptures. Moving the rook gives white more flexibility in the middle game. This allows the knight to control more squares. This loses a pawn. There was only one good move there, and black did not spend enough time trying to find it. This moves the bishop to safety. The bishop is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This is the only move that works. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. A solid choice. There were worse moves, but also something much better. This calmly removes the knight from an immediate threat. This move steps the pawn out of danger and keeps material balance. This move steps the knight out of danger and keeps material balance. This defends a bishop that was under attack and had no defenders. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. A straightforward recapture. This misses a better way to bring the last piece into the game. This doubles the rooks on a file, which allows them to team up to create threats. There was only one good move there. This permits the opponent to attack the knight with a pawn. The better move was to attack the knight with a pawn. This is the only good move. This calmly removes the rook from an immediate threat. This kicks a knight. This is the only move that works. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. This is the only good move. With this move, white fights back against central space. This is an equal trade. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by pawns as it tries to promote. This misses a better way to evade the check from the opposing pawn. This permits the opponent to push a passed pawn. This is the only move that works. This passed pawn is a strong asset for white. This is the strongest option. The bishop now occupies a secure outpost. Right on target. Putting the piece on a blockade square. White was better off, but now white still has an advantage, but they no longer have a winning position. Black was worse off, but now they are in a losing position. A strong choice. This moves the knight to safety. This wins time by threatening a rook and forcing it to move away. This move steps the rook out of danger and keeps material balance. One of the best moves. This steps away from the checking rook. This is the strongest option. This steps away from the checking rook. This is an equal trade. A clear recapture. Right on target. Right on target.